I am Daniel Dazi, and JoyNews today is coming to you live from our Fanofa studios at Kokomlemle here in Accra on your digital terrestrial television, because you're free to air, and also on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. This is the home of independent, fearless and credible, impactful journalism. We'll take you back to the Great Hall of KNUST, where currently there's a Students' Engagement Forum on Ghana Beyond Aid. On the podium, addressing the gathering, is Senior Minister Osafo Mafo.
Down there. So we have a whole range of the age bracket to think through for the future. And the NUC's president on the Ghana Beyond Aid Committee, I'm happy to say, is very sharp and contributes very effectively to our discussions. Kudos. The government will continue to develop plans and policies which reflect the applications of the youth and students, because this country cannot develop competitively if we do not put emphasis on the development of the youth and science and technology. If we do that, then the youth must also be ready to allow themselves to be developed. The youth should allow themselves to be carried along with the government policy. The youth should, therefore, spend time and study. I was so happy 3 days ago when I heard that the results of the free SHS group was very good. But what was relevant about it, maybe if you paid attention, that the results of mathematics was the best for the past 6 years, which is a development in the right direction. And I think we should continue. Those of you in your second and third year, now learn from those who just finished. Be strong in mathematics, be strong in English language. When you are strong in these two, the rest follow. The rest follow. Don't ignore them. But if you are strong in mathematics, you are strong in English, the rest follow. You will make sure that you also get through them. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our commitment to expanding education and creating world-class workforce is a public record. Whilst we are celebrating this today, I must be quick to add that training and technical attitude young generation alone is not sufficient to achieve Ghana Beyond Aid. The vision of Ghana Beyond Aid is a call to embrace a new mindset, as I said earlier, where there's greater commitment to values such as patriotism and love for the nation. Place Ghana first. 2, honesty in dealing with each other and with the nation. 3, being law-abiding. 4, discipline, hard work, respect for time, and prudence in the use of national assets and resources. The respect for time is relevant because sometimes we lose so many man-hours. There is a function a minister is to address, and the function starts at 10. So many heads of departments and other ministers have gathered. The minister comes at 11 o'clock. And therefore, the number of people in the room, so if they are about 800, we have 800 man-hours lost. All those in the room have wasted an hour of time of doing something. And that is not good enough for the country. Eschewing ethno-tribal considerations and excessive partnership, which impairs our collective progress. We are Ghanaians first, before Ashanti, Achim, Ewe, or anything. And if we think along those lines, it's good for our national development. And I appeal to the youth to always think themselves as Ghanaians first, before all the others. We were born somewhere, so you belong to something. I'm a Christian just because my parents were Christians. Basically, I didn't have a choice. I'm an Achim because my parents were Achims. I didn't have a choice. But I'm born in Ghana. I'm Ghanaian. That's very fundamental. That's universal. And that is where I should put the emphasis. We must maintain clean environment and safety in our communities. I think we all know what is happening. This COVID has improved our hygiene because now we wash our hands many times a day. We distance, we wear masks, we do all these things. And thank God, Ghana, because of the leadership we have enjoyed in fighting against the COVID has not overpowered us. And the way things are going, we're doing well and will continue to do well. The moment the COVID broke up on the 13th of March in Ghana, the president established immediately 4 committees because the COVID has a medical dimension. That is the main thing. It's medical. It kills. But it affects the economy because certain sectors of the economy are seriously affected by COVID, like your hotels. You close your borders, you stop all your flights. Who will come and stay in your hotel? So all our first-class hotels were locked down in March through April. So you can imagine all the revenue we receive from the hotels, and those revenues are in dollars because our big hotels charge in dollars. The Minister of Finance forwent all of them. We didn't have that inflow. Can you imagine the effect on the working force at the hotels? There was no work. After some time, the hotels couldn't afford to be paying people if there are no guests in the hotels. So we begin to have unemployment. We've introduced wearing masks. We stopped going to churches. We stopped funerals. This is our normal social interventions. And if you tell the older people, don't go to church, don't go to funerals, sociologically you are confusing them. You are making them uncomfortable. They enjoy doing those things. But we were forced to change our social habits because of this disease. So the disease has all the 3 dimensions. It's medical because it kills, it's health. It is economic because it affects many economic systems adversely. And it has affected our social life very badly. But so far, we are managing it and we continue to manage it. As government is investing in your education and helping to build a future of hope, you have a personal responsibility to enhance these values and let it permeate every facet of your life. We need technically sound population who are also upright because no country has developed on the back of indiscipline and lawlessness. Embrace a renewed mindset as we pursue the vision of Ghana Beyond Aid. Ladies and gentlemen, government has demonstrated phenomenal leadership, which has ensured students and staff return to school in a safe and secured environment during the peak of the COVID-19. Schools were all closed, but we have to find a way of sending you back. If you do not manage COVID well, most of our youth will lose a year in their life because they will lose 1 academic year, and that is not good for Ghana. It affects the tertiary to the kindergarten. So we have to arrange in such a way that you get back to school and you are protected. So you may recall that when you were called, everybody was given 3 face masks, everybody was given a sanitizer. We have to provide, and that costs money. But we have to do it. Now we are all going to go back in January. Schools will reopen. We have to reopen schools and provide all the COVID protocols. But we'll make sure that government support your protection by providing all the COVID inputs to enable you go to school and go to learn. One thing which impressed me most was that, Mr. Moderator, I was asked to chair the committee on the school reopening and in the supply of masks and sanitizers. And somebody quickly said, we needed so many millions of sanitizers, bottles. We needed so many masks, so many things. So we needed to import them. And the committee said, no importation of anything. Let us here and now beginning to think about Ghana beyond aid. What can we do to produce these items locally? I am happy to say that many of our alcoholic companies converted themselves into sanitizer production companies, and they managed to supply the whole country with all the sanitizers we need for the occasion. So Ghana never imported a single sanitizer from outside this country for the period. That is Ghana beyond aid. We decided that our garment industries should sew the masks, and they sewn. And so far, people bring some from overseas, but all those that we supply to schools, we sew them locally. That is Ghana beyond aid. As has been said before, Ghana beyond aid is talking about a wiser Ghana. The moderator went through it very well with you. The W means wealthy Ghana, inclusive Ghana, sustainable Ghana, empowered Ghana, and resilient Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and be a wiser Ghana. Thank you.
The Senior Minister, a resounding round of applause. We're grateful to you, sir, for your depth of insight that you've brought to bear in this discussion. We thank you for spelling out so well the essence of the Ghana Beyond Aid. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause. And so it's my pleasure to invite back my panel for a time of questions and answers. Please, a round of applause for my panel as they come back. Dr. Yao Seyeduchum, Dr. Fred Asamoah, Mr. Richard Boedu, and Sandra Boateng. Wow. And so the Senior Minister has put it all in context. The underlying themes are simple. We're talking values. Values of honesty, of integrity, values of respect. And then we talk about mindset of pride, of nationalism, love for country. All this will translate into sustainable development. As for development, anytime we'll have development, but would it be sustainable if we don't have values and if we don't have the correct mindsets? We're here now to finish off our conversation, but this is where we'd like to engage you after all you've heard and all that you've experienced also. What do you have to tell us? What do you want the whole of Ghana to know on a day like this? Please raise your